content is king and time is the new currency. Oh, social media making life hell. Now this has become a potentially $10 billion industry.
Social media sometimes can be a challenging place, and especially when it comes to when you're trying to build your brand, your social presence, and your social image. What are some of the challenges that you faced with regards to these topics?
I'd like to focus more on the mental aspects of challenges, and not starting with the whole negative tirade, because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, social media making life hell. But social media can do a lot of good too. But when you're setting up your social media, the first question you have to ask yourself is, what do I want this exercise to do for myself? Whether you're a company, whether you're an individual, what do you want to gain out of this? Are you trying to monetize this social media? Are you trying to be a content creator and make money as you sell it? How do you innovate on that? How do you become a clutter breaker? What makes it go viral? What do people want to see? So the two primary differences I realized is that one is taking an approach which says, what do people want to see? And the second is saying an approach which says, what do I want people to see? I think if you're building a brand, if you have a communication tool through social media, like most of my companies do, then it's about what we want them to see. And then if you're a content creator just looking to monetize people's time, because that's what it is, content is king and time is the new currency, right? So the whole idea is, how can I grab more eyeballs, capture more time? Because unfortunately, a lot of the youth today still believe that they have less money and more time. As they grow older, they'll realize it's inverted, right? So time's easily spent. It's an easily spent currency. But if I told somebody for every 5 minutes of watching Instagram, you had to pay $5, they would stop. They would be very focused on what they're spending their time on, because they haven't found the equation of time equals to money yet. We learn ROI, we learn ROE, return on equity, return on investment, but we don't learn ROTI.
What kind of disturbs me is that now we have people who only depend on social media and content creation on social media as their career. Like,
why is it disturbing?
I can just sit at home, create content, be an influencer, talk about makeup, talk about only...
It's not entirely true, to be honest. I mean, if you look at, have you read about what's happening in the short form content world, which is emanated from social media? So if you look at Kwai Shao, which is a $1 billion story with microdramas. Now, how does the microdrama formula work? It's 30 to 120 seconds an episode, multiplied by 100 episodes for a story. Now, when I go through a script like Inside Edge, which is written for 40-minute, content pieces, for us to bring in cliffhangers, right, that keep you hooked to say, oh my God, I got to watch the next episode. It's very difficult to keep that creativity. They have to do it every 120 seconds, because in the first 10, you're hooked. You want to watch the next one, and then you start paying from, I don't know, 50 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents to consume each one. Now, this has become a potentially $10 billion industry as we speak today.